the event. But
and who knows how many more fans? I mean, this is 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now. How many more fans are going to allow for the championship? You never know.
Yeah.
Shit's always changing. You never know. For NFL free agency.
Oh, there's a lot of moving parts this last week.
Everybody's signing 1-year deals because of this
gosh.
year's salary cap.
Yeah, and restructuring contracts. And
this year's salary cap is what, the first year it didn't grow?
Yeah, in a while, yeah.
Yep.
It's only like, what, $185 million or something like that?
At least. I don't think they've given out the official, final stat one, but I think they said it will be at least 185.
Yeah.
Which is more than what they thought.
Yeah, but so all these free agents right now are signing 1-year deals, so they get paid, at least for this year, they have a job. And then next year they enter free agency where the salary cap is supposed to blossom even more. And more teams will have will have money to throw around. So any free agent signings you seen that you like?
Just as a Vikings fan,
Patrick
it's interesting.
Peterson?
Yeah, Patrick Peterson. I know that he's had a few rough years, and he hasn't been the player that we know him of, or we know him for. But
3-time All-Star.
Yeah, and with our core right now, our D-backs are not very good.
They're young.
Very young.
They were young.
They
that
need
was
some
their problem.
veteran presence. And him and Tomlinson from the Giants that we picked up, Dalvin Tomlinson.
Yeah, the
defensive tackle.
The two guys they got on the first day with the tackle and the linebacker.
Yeah.
With their combined weights were 670 pounds.
Oh, dude's a big boy.
Yeah, like a run-stopping D tackle, like Michael Pierce was, but didn't play last year for the Vikings.
So they always release these videos of having like free agents or draft picks come and tour our TCO center, like the workout facilities and everything. The Vikings already had a picture of Dalvin Tomlinson on the wall before they even signed him.
Jeez.
Because he was playing against the Vikings, and it was a line shot, like the offensive line versus defensive line.
Yeah.
Against the Giants. And so he walked by that, and he's like, "Oh, it's me." And they were like, "Oh, yeah, shit.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. There's me." Brian, any free agent signings you like? I know the Packers didn't really sign anybody. You lost somebody in your center, Lindsey.
I mean, that was expected. Like, even before the Aaron Jones re-signing happened, they actually kind of said, like, Corey Linsley's not going to re-sign back.
That's a lot of money he got paid. It was like, what, 3 years, $86 million?
I have no idea. I didn't see the contract, but I think it was the Chargers' smart move, getting offensive line help to protect Justin Herbert.
Oh, yeah, you try to jump on any offensive lineman in the league. It's so hard to get him.
Well, again, when you get a potential quarterback like him, you got to protect him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't really protect Phil Rivers much in his later years, so.
Right. Well, Philip Rivers had zero mobility, so if anybody was running a straight line at him, he couldn't get out of the way.
No, how about New England just basically buying everybody?
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Again, kind of shows the sign here, because usually very financially savvy New England here doesn't, spend crazy or anything like that.
But they're spending a lot.
That could afford.
Yeah, they're spending a lot of money right now.
Shows you they're kind of desperate.
Spending money on tight ends. So I think both, Johnny Smith and Hunter Henry were actually pretty good signings.
Well, I love 2 tight end sets.
Yeah.
Belichick loves that.
Yeah, that's what he did with Brady.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, again, bringing back Cam Newton, I think that actually made sense.
Well, you need a quarterback.
And again, they were 7-9 last year, and the defense was pretty good. Offensive line was pretty good. Just,
Well, and they're bringing it back. They had like 7 people opt out last year, and they're bringing back all like Chung and what's his face, all their defensive starters that opted out last year. They're coming back.
And I think they brought back Kyle Van Noy too.
Yeah, Van Noy. Yeah.
Or whatever. Released him.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think
that was weird to see that he was released, but
I think Bill
Belichick. I
think Belichick was a little pissed because, for those that don't know, Bill Belichick is the head coach and the GM of the Patriots.
Very much.
I think he was a little pissed that he saw. I'm not really pissed, but people are coming up and be like, "Hey, well, Tom Brady can be successful without you. Like the New England dynasty is dead. You guys are dead without Brady." And Bill Belichick's kind of like,
I think one thing that I said about Brady is that, boy, he's just simply probably the GOAT here just because he was a playoff team with that shitty wide receivers and all that.
in New England,
just offensive weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
In New
made
England.
Edelman look like a
Yeah,
monster.
that's all he had basically was
And
Edelman.
He made Edelman. He made Edelman get like Hall of Fame consideration. Now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but then
Right.
and then you throw him
And
in
again,
Tampa where he has.
Remember,
has
for
Godwin
years
and-
their biggest deep threat was Gronkowski,
yeah, a tight end,
which is sad when your tight end is your best deep threat.
and then you throw him down in Tampa where he's got Godwin and Mike Evans. Like, those are two top
Well, he had
receivers
playmakers,
right there.
and then
Antonio Brown.
Leonard
goes in.
Fournette decides to take a team-friendly deal to go there. Antonio Brown comes there.
Former Gopher Tyler Johnson gets drafted and goes there.
He showed some promise.
Wasn't
Well,
much in the first half of the season, but had a coming out party the second half. So
Well, again, I mean, it's just again, when you get a quarterback like that, fill him with weapons,
Yep.
even more than what you already had.
yeah,
And their first-round pick was an offensive lineman to protect Brady.
yep. That's why Aaron Rodgers only has one Super Bowl ring, because the Packers won't get weapons around
because
him.
of defenses, because Ted Thompson never went for defense or
How'd you
went to
guys-
sign or trade more for defense.
How'd you guys like the Bears meme I sent you guys, the Wheel of Fortune, where it was
Oh my God!
missing letters and
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
I would like to solve the puzzle and it was
Russell
Russ
Wilson.
Wilson.
One thing I will say is that I usually always say like, well, let's not be too hard on like GMs or something. But this Ryan Pace from the Bears, oh my God! Now when you look at all the years and the decisions he's now made, this is.
Yeah, to pick up Andy Dalton.
Did you guys hear?
Well, no, this is just like somebody was running down one of the talking heads or something on TV, was running down like just his quarterback decisions. Listen to this. He signs Mike Glennon, 3 years, $45 million.
Gross.
Brings Mike Glennon to the draft party where they trade up to take Mitchell Trubisky when Mike Glennon is in the room. So Glennon's backing essentially kind of starts, and then Trubisky takes over, and then trades for Nick Foles, who
Yeah,
then
Big
becomes
Dick
the most
Nick.
expensive backup quarterback I'd ever seen.
Just because he won one Super Bowl.
Had 2 phenomenal games and
Yep.
signed. Hey,
Car-
Matt Flynn, former Packers backup quarterback, only had 1 great game and signed a massive contract. So
Hey, Tavares Jackson only had like 10 snaps in the Super Bowl when the game was over with and got a Super Bowl ring with
yeah,
the
but
Seahawks.
he was still getting league money. He was still getting league minimum. Though.
Yeah, so like 750,000 or 950,000, whatever it is. Yeah,
How did he survive?
yeah,
Well,
that's got to be rough.
yeah. Technically not.
Mike, your thoughts? Sports. Hey, Brian, he did a one basketball shot today in my driveway. He went granny style and made it,
Oh my God.
and
It was great.
immediately quit
Yeah,
afterwards.
he's 100% for career.
Yeah,
Hey, quit when you quit on top.
You moved the cars into the driveway, you coward.
After this, well, unmove them. Brian,
so
I
you
also dunked and hanged onto the rim, and now my backboard is bent forward, so I could.
Yeah, there's a weight
that. Yeah,
weight limit on that.
there's a weight limit. And I'm like double it, but
That's got to be a shot to the self-esteem.
yeah. Well, I dunked, and I was surprised I can get up 6 inches like that and be able to dunk. And
So who boosted you up?
He had, he
the
had that
hoop,
same chair that you were going to use.
the hoop is only what 7.5 feet off the ground, I would say. So yeah, you should see Eric try to dunk. The first time he tried to dunk,
No,
he
I
never
didn't
left
try
the
to
ground.
I just tried to throw it in, just
Eric
Like,
jumps.
Tried to
Eric jumps.
Sean Bradley that dunk.
The rim on my basketball hoop right now is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. 'Cause when me and Eric were trying to dunk, it was just getting stuffed at the rim. it was great. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of basketball, who do you guys have as Rookie of the Year so far this year?
I want to say Ant-Man, but LaMelo Ball's got the more
I would say
consistent numbers.
Yeah, that's LaMelo's been good, but he's also been with a lot of better quality players. So his ability to actually navigate the floor and
Hey man, what do you
have
mean?
people who can score.
What do you mean? Ain't nobody better than Ricky Rubio.
Rubio.
Ricky Rubio. Epic rap battles right here for me.
Ricky Berber basketball.
Yeah, nobody's better than Ricky Rubio. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe Terry Rozier over in Charlotte. But no, I'd say LaMelo Ball's going to get it, but Ant-Man is going to be a close second.
Well, I don't know. If he keeps on putting up 20,
Ant's getting a lot of praise, though,
game.
national media-wise. So.
Well, I mean, he was the third youngest player to put up 40 points. He's 19 years old, and he put up 40 against Phoenix the other day.
Pretty good company, LeBron James and Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good.
But yeah, it was
two of the best players in the league, so
it's definitely fun to watch him grow and see.
Well, him and Kirill Kaprizov, I mean, just
Justin
watching
Jefferson
and Justin Jefferson, yeah. But I mean,
big...
Kirill Kaprizov and Ant-Man are getting more touches
that
per
means
game.
That means Twins should, definitely call up Kirilloff, right?
Yeah, we need to get that.
Hey, from what I've heard, the Twins are not worried about service time with Kirilloff. They're about fielding the best team. And Kirilloff right now, even though he's not having a great spring training,
if he's actually ready, I don't think he's actually gonna be quite ready.
Everything I'm hearing from Rocco and Falvey and Levine are saying the kid's ready. He's ready for the show. Why would we put him in a playoff game last year if he wasn't? He is our left fielder until proven otherwise. So I don't know.
Basically, what they're saying. Okay, so I haven't heard this. So what they're basically saying is that right now they're penciled him in unless somebody takes it from him.
Well, I mean, it's not even he's our left fielder. I mean, he's doing reps at first. He's doing reps at third.
Right. So he would be on the roster, potentially.
He's going to be on the 26-man roster, and he might on a Monday of a 3-game series. He might be in left. Tuesday be at first with Miguel DHing and Jake Cave in left, or Brent Rooker in left, back in left field or third base with Donaldson DHing instead of being
injured
with a calf issue. They got him playing corner infield and corner outfield, and
he can only play for a day.
They had him doing reps over at third. So
you mean Kirilloff or Sano?
Kirilloff and Sano.
So a left-handed thrower is going to be a third baseman.
They had him doing what? All I'm telling you is what they were doing during practice at spring training. He's never been it during the game, but it makes sense if Josh Donaldson goes down with injury again.
You don't put left.
If Josh Donaldson goes down with injury again, you stick Miguel Sano back over at third, and then Kirilloff playing first, and then a Jake Cave, Brent Rooker tandem over in left.
Kirilloff wouldn't be playing third, what you said.
I'm saying he was taking reps at third. I'm not saying he's going to play third. He's been taking reps at third, doing fielding practice at third base. He has not played a spring training game yet at third. The kind of plan behind it is when Donaldson eventually gets injured this year, Miguel Sano
would go to third and Kirilloff would be first.
Miguel goes to third. Kirilloff goes to first. Rooker and Cave. This is the fourth time I've told you this. Listen.
But you keep talking about Kirilloff taking reps at third.
Because he has been taking reps at third. I only say what I see, and I've been seeing
Kirilloff ain't playing third base.
Nobody's saying he's playing third base. He's taking reps at third. Eric, he's taking reps at third.
Yeah, I think we get that. He's taking reps at third doesn't mean he's
moving
playing
on.
Third.
Actually,
moving on.
Pause.
Sports are over.
All right. Sports are over. So our next topic is going to be the best and worst things you liked and didn't like of the Metrodome in Minneapolis that hosted sporting events.
All right.
I like the marshmallow. The marshmallow roof.
Did you actually ever go to the Metrodome?
Hell yeah, I went to the Metrodome.
How many times?
A
2?
lot. No, I went there a lot.
How many Twins games at Target Field have you been to?
Not as many as I went to the Metrodome.
Have you gone to any at Target Field?
Yeah.
2?
No.
1.
Ugh.
All right, Brian. You,
I liked when the roof collapsed.
yeah, that was funny as hell. I was in college in Grand Forks, so I missed it. But I wanted